Hello world, my name is Unji. Take a walk with me. So Sunday I flew out to Washington DC to do something for school, and I went with one other student, and I haven't been there since 8th grade, so it's been a long time since I've gone. And I got in kind of late and I was tired and hot and sweaty and it I wanted to visit the memorials, but I figured I should just rest and then just head straight to filming the next day. But my brother convinced me to visit in the morning, and I was like, you know what, I should, and make the most of this opportunity. So I did. So here's some videos and pictures that I took during my trip. Please excuse the portrait orientation and also the overall not good quality of the videos. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make it into a video or not, and of course by the time I decided it was kind of too late. And that's also why there's post-recording narration. Here we go.
Leaving Chicago. So artsy. So Instagram worthy. Waiting for the train. I just thought the tunnels looked so weird, but also interesting.
So that picture was taken when we were waiting for the second train because we had to do a train transfer. And when the second train came, we were standing right in front of the carriage doors, but it was kind of too full. And so the other person that I went with, he walked down to the carriage a little bit further down. And he got in fine, and I got in after him, and I kind of got stuck in the doorway, and people definitely noticed. This is the bruise that I got from getting stuck in the doorway.
My first Uber. It was so awkward, but also pretty nice.
No. Yeah.
Awkward. My first stop, which my brother recommended, was the Franklin Delano Roosevelt Memorial. It was actually really cool to be here because I'd never been, so it was really nice to look around, and it was early in the day, so there weren't any people, and it wasn't too hot or humid, which was really nice. It was just really cool to see this part of U.S. history. The structure of world peace cannot be the work of one man or one party or one nation. It must be a peace which rests on the cooperative effort of the whole world. They who seek to establish systems of government based on the regimentation of all human beings by a handful of individual rulers call this a new order. It is not new, and it is not order. I hate war. This is our history.
Then I walked over to see some other famous national memorials, like the Washington Monument.
Who took this picture, J.J. Abram? I also saw the Lincoln Memorial. A closer look. Hello, Abe. Haven't seen this in forever, so it's really cool to see it again. 4 and... Just kidding, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Hello again. View from Abe's feet.
And the last memorial I saw was the Korean War Veterans Memorial.
I love the way it's structured. It takes up a smaller space than the other memorials, but it's still very powerful.
On my flight back, I was sat next to a stranger instead of the person that I went with, so that was kind of weird.
He took the middle armrest. Men spreading. It was an uncomfortable flight. Professional makeup.
Super attractive face, I know. I was wearing my glasses with a full face of makeup done by a professional. That was because when I went to go put on my contacts that morning, I saw that one of them had opened up somehow, and all of the contact solution inside of it had somehow disappeared. And so I was left with a dried out contact and one regular contact. And normally I overpack and bring extra pairs of contacts, contact solution, everything. But this time I was like, I'm only going to be there for one night. And I didn't pack any extras. So I had to film with glasses on, with a whole lot of makeup on my face. Lesson learned. Oh yeah, and the guy sitting next to me, he slept the entire time, and he was sleeping as soon as we got into our seats, and he just completely knocked out. And he was still sleeping when we were trying to get in position to take off, which took forever. And as soon as the engines were powered up, or whatever it is planes do, he jolted awake and scrambled to put on his seatbelt. I didn't even realize he didn't have his seatbelt on, but he obviously didn't, and I had to try so hard not to laugh because it was literally like a comedic routine. He just like jolted awake and like scrambled to put on his seatbelt, and I was just like, what is happening? So yeah, that was probably the most entertaining part of that flight. Until
we flew into a portal. Doesn't that look scary? This is probably what caused my 2.5-hour flight delay.
yeah, there was a hawk on the plane that I was not aware of until that exact moment. So yeah, that was my trip. Filming went fine. It was a little awkward, which I thought was weird because I do this. But then I guess it wasn't so weird because, there were people around and there were so many lights and there was kind of, a bit of pressure because this was for school stuff. And so it was weird, but not weird. Overall, it went okay. So thanks for watching my video. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever been to Washington, D.C. or if you ever want to go. And also let me know which memorials are your favorites. Have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye!